We've been here about 3 or 4 days now. Yeah, just somewhere to live for the moment. Yeah, this is, well, it was the kitchen, and it's now become our sort of like storeroom. This is like a storeroom kind of thing. Items that we've got to put in a dryer, fridge. Well, we are going to actually install. This is what we're saying. The place is going to be better than we left it. I mean, it's going to have more things here. But yeah, these are just things that we picked up second hand that people donated. So we're going to put them in. So we've got washing and cooking facilities. At the moment, we're using microwaves. Alright, this is the bar area, which I presume you recognise. That end will probably be, I don't know what door that was, but the far end. We're still planning on how we're going to utilise the area sort of thing, you know? Not renovating, just utilise, just make it into, I mean, we've had things like, I think it was in soup kitchen and stuff like that. My question!
Oh, is this yours?
Well, you can use it then. We heard about the place, we saw the place, and we thought, right, okay. It looks clean, it's not a derelict place, so we thought, well, okay, watched it for a couple of days, saw it was empty, and we entered the building for an open window. In fact, that window right there, that side of it, actually was Michael who saw yesterday, he got through there. Go on, we pushed him through.
Yeah, alright.
We pushed him through.
Yeah. It's a very tiny cat.
For me, right, yeah, if I can stay, I'd need a couple of months to get some money together and put something, you know what I mean? Other people might take a bit longer. Oh yeah, but this is not considered to be a permanent fixture.
By no means a permanent solution, but it's,
you know what I mean?
At the moment it is a solution.
Yeah.
These guys plan to stay a week. Myself and probably other people, as long as we can, to get a job and sort ourselves out, really.
Right, me personally, as long as it takes me to get enough for a deposit and I can rent my own place. You know, because I've recently sort of like come out of a bad relationship, well, not a bad relationship, a split with my missus. Not where to live, didn't fancy self-surfing, and spoke to a group of friends, and they were saying about squatting. Most of them in the same situation. We're working, we would like to have our own place, but difficult to settle. It's hard to work when you ain't got nowhere to live.
Hostels, we don't do hotels, eventually we don't pay for our accommodation. We like travel from friends to friends' house. We use couch surfing or like random people, which helps when you travel. It's more like, how to say, you feel more connection with local area where you're staying and so on and on and on. It's much more fun than to stay between loads of travelers or students, between the hostel and sleep in one room with 15 people who are drunk and snoring. It's not so fun.
I do paint and decorating. I can work all over the place. I am self-employed, but business ain't too good. Like I say, if you're not settled, you can't. You know what I mean? You can't have your materials. You can't function properly. So at the moment, I'm working for agencies. I mean, tomorrow I have to go to my daughter's graduation. You know what I mean? Because she just finished university. Right? I would like to be able to have, be able to say, right, okay, buy some new clothes. You know what I mean? To go up there, but can't afford that because I'm able to spend on other things. You know what I mean? So like I say, this I hope will give a chance to me and others to get ourselves straight, get ourselves sorted, which I think everyone deserves that chance.
We're traveling, and it's like We stopped in London for a couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes. We stop here and we have other destinations to go, and it's just a pit stop from destination A to destination B. We've been in like France and Germany, France, Netherlands, Belgium, all these countries. Like for almost 2 months we were traveling, and now we came to London. And now after London we're going to Eastern Europe.
A house to rent, right, for me to rent a flat in London, I am starting at around about, to even get anywhere, between 1600. That's the start, right? Because I'll be looking at somewhere which would be most probably around about, yeah, say 700-800 to rent a flat, because I'd really need somewhere like a 2-bedroom, right? And yeah, I'll be looking at something like that. You know what I mean? And to initially start, they want rent plus rent in advance, right? And I'm even hearing the people asking for deposits, so that's 3 months, right? Which to have in one lump sum, right? You need to be able to put that money aside, right? When you're living day to day, right, and so-called sofa surfing or sleeping in a shed or whatever, you can't save that money because you're spending every day, right? You're spending on washing, you're spending on food to eat, which is more expensive, right? Yeah, right. Maybe even sometimes just for luxury, you're paying for a hotel, right? So you're not settled. You're not, you haven't got a base where you can say, right, I've got all my things here. I can have my mail delivered, right? I can pay my bill. You know what you're paying. Yeah, so you can say, right, okay, right, I mean, this at the moment, this squatting thing, yeah, okay, we're not paying nothing, but if it gives me a chance to put some money away, then so be it. This is the stairs to come up. Yep, she's very safe. I stood the other day and someone brought her back, which is very good. Yeah, I was very, very grateful. Person watches the blog and news report, send my dog in, thank you very much. Because that dog is my life. Yeah, we've got, this is like foyer, these are various rooms, bathroom at the end, kitchen. There's 2 kitchens, because there's one for this side and one for that side. Like, you see, look, they're going to leave a building like this standing for, what, 3-5 years? This can home somebody, you know what I mean? All it needs is just to give someone a chance to live here. You know, so concept of ownership, right? The squatting thing, right? The residential thing, I agree with, where people used to squat residential properties. Yeah? And with that, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's good they brought that in because people were squatting buildings that people lived in, right? Which is wrong. You know, you go on holiday, you come back, someone living in your house. That's not nice. That's like burglary, right? And it was getting too out of hand. So I agree with residential. But when it comes to commercial properties, right? I mean, when you think about
so many dead buildings,
you know, yeah, and there's people that are homeless that would relish something like this, you know, and there's people in worse states, right? And I think, well, when buildings are going to be left standing for years on end, right? They can use something like that, and they could put it to good use.
Has the landlord has the owner actually ever considered maybe forming some form of taking some rent for some people that need housing from here?
Yeah, you know. And so come on, look, this would make a nice home for several people, right? Make a nice home. So I don't see really that we are doing wrong, right? Because we are looking for a place to live. Right, we are looking for a place that we can call home, somewhere that's stable, somewhere we can get up in the mornings, have a nice shower, go to work. You know, somewhere we can say, okay, fair enough, even invite family and say, come on. You know? Yeah, there's another little room here, which we're not sure what we're going to do with. We could make it to a living room, that's another bedroom, well that's actually my bedroom. Just so people know that it's my bedroom. So I'd like to have my personal stuff here. I'd like to have my stereo, I'd like to have, you know, my bits and bobs. This would be ideal for me, just this bit here would be ideal for me. Right, we have no objections to paying electric, we have no objection to paying water. Right, yeah, but we need to sit and speak to the owner and see the way he's going to go about it, right?
I think one of the people living here has actually contacted the electric company.
Have they? Oh, that's alright.
I think.
That's alright. You know what I mean? But like, there's no like, oh, we don't want to pay, right? We would pay if we were allowed to, right? If we're allowed to pay, we're quite happy to pay. I'm going to press pay. Oh, well, this has got to be worth easily £60 a week. Yeah, come on. £60 a week, I'd pay that for this. Definitely, without a doubt, I'd be quite happy. You know what I mean? And especially like shared accommodation, people I've got to know, I'd be happy. The best thing that could happen is that the owner would say, okay, do you know what? Right, I'll give you 3-4 months. And then after that, please leave. Fair enough, give us some time to do something, right? And of course he will come and see and maybe, you know what I mean? Like I say, if he's just got the building sitting here to do
if the owner was
nothing,
doing something with the building, it might be a different story.
Yeah. But can you imagine what he's going to be like in a year's time, 2 years' time? He's going to be derelict. He's going to, you know, I mean, some of the tools downstairs are not in a good state, but it's nothing we couldn't deal with, you know? But we need to be given a chance. So, Mr. Owner, if you're watching this, give us a chance.
It's pasta with some, how to say, sauce. It's like gravy type barbecue sauce between gravy and barbecue. Something simple, something quite quick, but it's not so quick at the moment.
Beef, pork, chorizo,
A mix.
and maybe simply a stew.
Yes, a thick stew with pasta.
Yeah, eventually though, when you saw downstairs, we want to put it in here. The hob, that's the hob, we want to put the oven in. So we've got proper cooking facilities like at the moment. So we're posh campers, that's what we are. Posh campers, not squatters, posh campers. Neighbours, you're quite welcome to come and have dinner one night.
Or barbecue, the weather's nice.
Or barbecue, that's something else we might do, we might put a barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue.
Community, he's welcome to come. Quite welcome to come and get to know us, speak to us, form their own views, you know. I can just reassure, and the neighbours, we spoke to a few neighbours over there, and we assured them that no, you know, because they were saying, no, well, there's going to be no party. We said, no, there'll be no parties. In fact, you will hardly notice that we'll, you know what I mean, you'll hardly notice that we're here. Well, again, here we go, that's somewhere that goes around there. Our security room. We're quite proud of this, that we can actually, we can observe on camera. Yeah, we quite like that, it's good. Yeah. We spoke with the police, and unless we give them just cause to come in here, they will not come in. Yes, the police turned up, we spoke to them, explained the situation. They were happy that we didn't break in illegally, we didn't break anything to get in. We have damaged the building, we have no intention of damaging the building. Right, so yeah, they were quite happy. We spoke to the so-called living security, who hadn't been here for how many days, right? But they were saying, yes, you know, we can't get in. I said, well, of course you can't, because we're there. But he was saying we changed the locks, we broke. I said, no, listen, we entered legally, right? We're squatting legally, and you know, if the owner wants to come and speak to us, right? If we could put a deal to him and say, look, because we hear the place up to be demolished. In fact, the security guard said it's been demolished only yesterday. Right, yes, because so, well, if it's going to be demolished and it's going to be not used, surely, you know, it can help people that need helping. You know, so why not use it? Right, we're quite willing to speak to the landlord, and if he wants a little bit of rent, we pay him a little bit of rent. You know, we're not gonna, we don't expect to be here just for nothing, and you know what I mean. He hasn't approached us. We spoke to the security guard and says, can you get, you know, if he wants to come and speak to us, come and speak. He's saying the landlord won't come and speak. I said, well, okay, if he wants to speak through you, then we'll negotiate if you want. You know, but you know, we'd like to know if he would be willing to say, well, okay, you know, for the time being, since we are not using the building, right? At least he's getting a bit of revenue and he's helping someone else. Yeah, that's where another room is. More bedrooms, upstairs, downstairs. And these are the other rooms. The bathroom, shower, toilet, another kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is a place to be. I don't see how they could let a place like this go to waste. And there is the famous window. Yeah. That was our saving grace. That gave us a house. No, our rubbish. When we have our rubbish, we take it to the dump.
We've actually started
the recycling now, because since we've discovered the recycling thing around the corner. And we recycle, you know what I mean? But like I say, we're going to treat this as a home. The place over there that was supposed to, the bank chambers, it was supposed to be the mosque.
Yeah.
Right, and apparently that was squatted. And they left it in a state. They wrecked it, done whatever they did, I don't know. Well,
what was supposed to be the mosque?
The bank chambers.
I've seen the anti-mosque stickers all around the high street.
Yeah, that's the bank chambers over there.
Oh, it was here they were doing that for?
No, okay. This is owned by a hotel group.
Oh, okay.
Right, and they're just sitting on it at the moment, so.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like we said to security, we could tell the owners they have no worries of us wrecking the place. They have no worries of us doing any mad parties here. They've got no worries of anything. Right, yeah, right. If anything, he's got built-in security. Well, I don't know, against
the
anything.
Wrong sort of squatters.
Against the wrong sort of squatters, yeah, against the ones that were people that were like living over there. Right, because at least we'll keep the building in repair, right, yeah? I mean, if we are allowed to
you are more than
stay,
welcome to come in and have a look at the state of the place and
right,
how much cleaner it is.
Right, we would most probably clean the place up and do other things with it. Right? Because obviously we want to make it a home for as long as we're here. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the place that we hope to call home for a few months or whatever. So here we are. So those of you that never seen the upstairs of the pub that drank in the bar, this is what it looks like. I just want to assure the public, like, you know, the public, the neighbours, that, you know, there's going to be no problems. There will be no problems with us or anybody else to do with us. So, you know, we will be polite and respectful, and yeah, we just expect the same back. We're all human.